In this course, you're going to learn how to use the Camtasia recorder, to record your voice, your PC, and your mobile device. Then, you're going to learn how to edit video with the Camtasia editor. You're going to go from beginner to guru in no time. You'll build a solid foundation in the core skills that every video editor must know to be successful. You'll learn how to avoid common mistakes and fix the ones that slip through. Then, you'll learn how to share your story with the world. I'm Chris Mattia, and I am super excited to guide you on this journey, so let's get started. This course is about creating, refining, and sharing your own story as a movie using Camtasia 2019 for Windows. Now, if you're new to creating screencasts or you're just getting started, then you're in the right place. I'm going to guide you through all of the essentials that you need to know step by step to successfully go from beginner to guru in no time. Now, if you're more experienced with screencasting or media production in general, perhaps you've used previous versions of Camtasia or other similar programs, then this course is going to be perfect for you as well. Now, if you fall into the Season Pro category, then click the little 1x icon in the lower right of your player and crank up the speed to skim through this course at your preferred faster pace and really pick up on all of the pro tips and tricks for making Camtasia sing and dance. Now, to complete this course, you'll need the latest copy of Camtasia, which you can download from techsmith.com, and a computer capable of running it. Download the app and install it like you would any other app on your PC. Now, for Windows, I'd suggest a PC with at least 8 gigs of RAM, but 16 would be more ideal since when creating screencasts, you're going to need to run the Camtasia recorder and any additional programs that you'll be recording. So the more RAM you have, the better. I'd also suggest running the latest 64-bit version of Windows 10, although older versions of Windows should be just fine. You'll also need a microphone to record your voice with and a good pair of headphones. More on that later. Recording and editing a screencast with Camtasia is very easy to quickly get a good quality movie out to the world. But if you want to take your story to the next level, then I'd suggest working through this entire course from start to finish to get a strong understanding of all of the capabilities that Camtasia has to offer you. Watch each movie, then replicate the steps on your own. Use the learn by doing approach rather than just watching each movie to really lock these techniques into your mind. Now, there are a lot of steps to creating a fully polished and professional looking and sounding screencast, and I'm going to walk you through each and every step in this course. Then, as you begin working with your own movie project, use this course as a reference to review key topics and techniques as you need them. Now, after you share your story with the world, be sure to tweet me a link to it at csmattia or send me a note here on LinkedIn so I can see what you've created. Throughout this course, we'll also touch on a few other applications that you may find helpful, including PromptSmart and Fuse for iOS and Android, PowerPoint, Word, Google Docs, Google Drive, and Reflector. Now, while these apps are not required, you may find them useful at certain stages of the recording or editing process. Camtasia is an amazing tool for recording and editing screencast content, such as all of the video training that you see here in the LinkedIn Learning Library. So let's get into it. Camtasia 2019 is packed with new features. Let's have a look at the top 10 new features of this release. Number 1, auto-normalize loudness. Now, when you calibrate your microphone, your audio already sounds pretty good. But now when you enable the new auto-normalize loudness feature, all of your audio for your entire project will be dynamically set to the perfect audio level for your viewer. Number 2, mouse cursor smoothing. Now, while recording a screencast, it's pretty common to end up with a mouse movement that is not quite as smooth and deliberate as we'd all like. But now you can simply apply the new mouse cursor smoothing effect to your clip, and Camtasia will smooth out that mouse movement for you automatically. Number 3, text spacing controls. Now, you can now control the horizontal and vertical space that controls the spread of your text. Number 4, block text style. Now, this feature is hidden, but if you right-click on a block of text, there's a new Apply Block Text Style option. Number 5, whip spin transition. Add this cool new transition to quickly whip from one shot to the next. Number 6, logo support and themes. Now, there's a new logo tab in the Theme Manager where you can add a custom logo. Then, when you apply your theme to a clip that supports the new logo feature, your logo will be automatically applied, as well as your custom colors and your fonts. Number 7, open in Camtasia. Now, when you go to the TechSmith Assets for Camtasia website and you find a new library asset that you want to download, there's now a one-click button to download and install that asset directly into your Camtasia project. Number 8, Canvas preset updates. Now, when you go to manage your project settings, you now have a whole new set of project presets for common social media and device size recordings. Number 9, PDF file support in Windows. You can now import PDF files directly into your Camtasia media bin on Windows and display them as a clip inside of your project. Number 10, custom keyboard shortcuts. Okay, I did save the best one of these for last. There is a whole new custom keyboard shortcuts tab in the preferences where you can now customize your own shortcuts for nearly every single command inside of Camtasia. Now this is huge, especially if you're already familiar with any other video editing program. Your fingers will now instantly adapt to Camtasia, making you an even more efficient and effective content creator. Now, to get the most out of this course, it's a good idea to follow along with me, but Camtasia works a little different than most applications, so let me show you what to do with these exercise files. Now, like most courses, there's a folder for each chapter, and inside you'll find a zip file that corresponds to each movie. And when I go to use a project file in a movie, you'll see an overlay that looks something like this that'll appear to let you know which file that I'm working with. But the biggest key to working with these project files is do not unzip them. If you do, they won't work. Instead, close the exercise files and open up Camtasia. Then go up to the File menu and select Import Zipped Project. Then click this top folder icon here and navigate on your hard drive. You'll find the exercise files folder, go into the folder that you want to work with, and open up the project file. Then click OK. The file should open right up and you should be good to go. And the other thing to know about these files is that they're not compatible with the Mac version of Camtasia. TechSmith uses a different file format for the two platforms. So Mac users, you can still follow along with me. The general concepts will all be the same. The user interface is almost identical between the Mac and the Windows versions. Okay, you're all set, so let's get going.